Like, why would you want to be associated with robbing a joint? Like, I
Yeah, you
don't
know, I
get it.
sent it through the wire immediately.
He
Like, yo,
did. He
like yo,
did. Rick sent it through.
they saying they booked your shorty, boy. What's going on? Cause I'm like, yo, cause you know me, I'm like, what are you gonna do for your joint? Like, are you gonna come to your joint's defense
I was
or
about to pull
what?
up, right?
Are you
I had to
gonna
run
hop on a
down on
flight?
them. I was about to get on the next thing smoking, me. Shit crazy. But they ain't rob Icy Spicy.
That is,
He's
but
good.
I ain't gonna lie though. To like hit the internet and try to be sturdy over robbing a joint is crazy.
It's crazy. And then it's like, how you knew the jig was gonna be up within 48 hours. Like once like the
Yeah,
reps and Ice Spice confirmed, like, yeah, it's not even my chain and it
yeah.
looks nasty work. But I mean, clearly
Anything
it
for the
worked.
views.
Anything for the views.
Yeah.
Anything, B. Don't forget where you started. You know what I mean?
Yo.
You.
We back at it. Episode 125 World Set Podcast. You already know what it is. Your boy Rich is in the building.
You already know it's the one and only Uncle Free. I'm here on the check-in live and direct.
My good brother is with me. You already know. Free, it's been a minute. I feel like we ain't did a pod, Bobby, just me and you in just a minute. We've been on a crazy run with the guests and all
bringing
that.
the guests and we switch the flavor up for y'all, but let's not forget where it started. Me and Rich, the originators, you know what I mean? We had to give y'all a breath of fresh air. It's like fresh air when it's just us two.
Yeah,
there's always somebody in the middle, you know what I mean? But we gonna touch on a lot of things today. We're gonna give you that good OG Free and Rich perspective that I love. That's, you know what I'm saying?
Word, I feel like it's a lot of people that probably really at this point ain't seen an episode that wasn't me, that was just me and you at this. We had a mean run.
That's a fact.
We got a couple niggas that's back in the news. That some of our favorite miscreants.
Yeah. Let's start
man,
Bix is back. Man.
Bix is back. 6ix9ine is here. He's in your face again.
6ix9ine is back.
If you're not in the knowings, your man 6ix9ine, little Danny, got jumped by some Mexican Latin kings, some
Spanish
supposedly.
Dudes. It's crazy. One of the homies said they from his block, from Chaos Block. One of our homies, the Spanish dudes, is from Lyman Place.
No way, you serious?
Yes, seriously.
Some bad kings from Lyman.
Some older heads, meatballs. Only reason why I say they meatballs, like, listen, if you're gonna if you feel like you want to stand for we against all rats, and not necessarily we want to kill all rats, but we feel like they should have repercussions for their actions. I'm not going to go against that, especially if you're in the streets. But what I am going to say is don't record yourself doing crimes. Like, the clout even got older people judgment clouded. You know what I'm saying? I thought the clout chase was more so for the younger generation, but clearly the older generation feel like they got to be a part of it. Hence the three amigos who jumped 6ix9ine at the LA
I'm not going to lie. Like, when they went the mug shots, I was kind of perturbed by the ages. It was like, yo, one nigga was 45.
I could tell one
of
them
guy was 24. Like, what's going on here?
Was that like a family jump? Like the pop Anderson, like, oh, this is how we gonna do it? Like,
but why would that why would you take it upon yourself to beat the family of Spanish cats to go beat up 6ix9ine though? Like, what would make that be a mission?
Why would you want to have a quick ticket to jail by recording it? Let's go deeper. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all recorded it. Y'all voices was known. Obviously, as soon as the video came out, people identified you. You know what I mean? At your big age of 45.
At your big age of 45.
What was the thought process?
Let me be...
Did somebody pay you? Did they get paid?
My personal opinion, if you not already in the knowing, my personal opinion is this is all a publicity stunt, and your man 6ix9ine paid some local goons to kick him in the head a couple times.
I'm 50% publicity. I'm 50% stupidity. We wanted clout, because there's people that's not bright.
But what is 6ix9ine doing in that LA Fitness?
Who knows? Because who knows? Maybe he was trying to work out, get right. You know what I mean?
But he's sick. He got he supposedly has money. Let's not. I don't never just throw it out there.
We didn't really break it down. Like, did he get followed into the bathroom? Did he not realize they was coming? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, from what I read, is like, as soon as he walked in, like, they just made a beeline towards him. So it's just like nobody stopped. Like, he just got beat on for 5 minutes. Unconscious, like, you know what I mean? It definitely seems staged.
Yeah, like, I got a membership at LA Fitness, and I can count on the number on my hand the amount of times I've been in that bathroom. Like, I'm not going in the bathroom at LA Fitness. So it's like, it's weird in there. So it's like, why 6ix9ine, why are you at LA Fitness for one? Because you're supposedly a rich person that has a network of rich friends that has private gyms all over the place.
Agreed.
Why are you in there working out? And why are you in the bathroom of all places? Like, they look like WWF stomps.
Yeah, they did. Why are you in the bathroom? And then it's like, with all of that being said, I seen a video where he's always promoting like, yo, it's you can have security and like you're not pussy if you got security. Like, so you talk all this, keep security around, da da da, and you know it's still like a target on your back. It's people that feel a way about what you did. Like, where's the security? If you
I
can
think he
afford,
been tough lately, screaming no security.
okay, yeah, well,
You know,
yeah. Remember he did. Remember he was in Brooklyn a few months ago shooting a video with them, shit with the little Goonies.
yeah,
They
was
like,
he screaming no security then?
yeah, they was the security.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it real, B. In all honesty, it's good. It's a good story to spin, but we gonna keep it real. Security costs a lot.
It does, especially 24/7.
You want 5, 6, 6, 8, 350-pound niggas around you?
That's gonna cost a couple
$1,000 every day.
Every day.
So let's be real.
Yeah.
When last time he had a single on the charts?
Yeah. Nah, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Maybe like Nicki Minaj. Did Nicki do the single after the snitching? That might have been his last joint.
Was it before or after?
I think it might have been after because they was kind of on her head like, damn, that's what you doing.
How dare you?
Yeah, how dare you? But she was like, you know what? He was the only one that looked out and he always speaks highly of me.
True.
So she was like, I'm still gonna throw him a bone, take it how you want to take it. True. So, but yeah, just like, what's with the recording doing the crimes? Be like, just stop doing that. Be like, we get it. You know what I mean? Was it worth it? Was it worth whatever assault? Not like an assault and robbery charges. They said they took some things from him. They removed the items off his person.
I think that this is gonna go away. 6ix9ine just needed his media run. Needed another look.
Yeah, we're not gonna hear nothing about them going to court. None of that. It's just gonna fade to black.
It's gonna
fade whatever happened to them 3 dudes?
Because nobody's gonna care that much in 3 months, 4 months, 5 months.
Whatever happened to the dudes that beat up Slow Bucks and took his chain on stage? You remember
they had the public.
They had he had a public hearing. That was crazy. Remember, it's like that was ridiculous.
That was ridiculous.
I was like, really?
Slow Bucks killed his whole.
He killed his whole brand. You can't even wear shirts no more. Look, I had a snail shirt, and then after that, I had to get rid of it.
I had one too.
I had a snail
and I'm
joint.
tight because it's photo evidence I had of me in the shirt.
In the shirt. You know what I'm saying? Now, like, you put that as like automatic, like rat association. Yeah. Like that was crazy. Like I don't know how you spin it. Press conference after the robbery was bananas. Like, yo, he's too close to the streets to like know that wasn't gonna work.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Speaking of mega rat allegations, bro, like this just popped in my head. Your man Troy Ave.
Let's talk about
Troy Ave.
I'm glad you brought it up because I've been going back and forth.
Got on the stand against Taxstone, told all the details. My man Taxstone has been what's it called?
That's your man.
I fuck with Tax. I'm not mad at him.
Let me for the
viewers. At how he crashed out, but I fuck with how his shit went down.
For the viewers, if you're not familiar, Taxstone, he was up and coming. He was probably one of the first people doing podcasts. He was lit. Yeah, he was popping. Like everybody, rappers
definitely
was messing with him.
First people,
but he was lit. He was
lit, but he definitely not one of the first people. Not at all.
One of the first hood lit podcast niggas.
Yeah.
You feel me? Not podcast, but the first hood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, anyways, long story short, he used to always kill Troy Ave, call him Troy Average. It's just wild, like always on his body. There happened to be a party with T.I. in New York City. He was doing like some industry event. Troy Ave was there. Taxstone was there as well. They got into it. Taxstone tried to back him, shoot him, back him down, whatever happened, the case may be. Troy got hit in the leg. Troy took the gun from him, then let off a couple shots in a public place where they was at.
He bodied Troy Ave.
Yeah, he bodied Troy Ave mans too. And in the midst of like the shooting and all that, he shot Troy Ave's man. Troy Ave took the gun from him after his man got shot. So after that happened, this is a key part. Tax got locked up, told the judge, wrote a letter to the judge saying that he wanted Troy Ave off the street too because
that was crazy.
He committed crimes and he was the one that shot the gun. So he started the telling.
That was super crazy.
Troy Ave in his defense was like, you know what? I'm not about to take no gun charge for no nigga who killed my man and who was trying to pin a body on me. So you know what? I'm telling niggas what happened. And the only reason why I have to give Troy a pass is because everything that Troy talked about, or you said it was on the stand, then it was on camera. It wasn't like that he put it together and they didn't have no evidence. Everything was recorded. You know what I mean? Same thing that happened. Like Gucci Mane had to get on the stand and talk about what happened when he had his self-defense trial. So niggas pick and choose when they want to talk about testifying against shit. Like nigga, a lot of people done got on stands. Be like,
but hold on. When Gucci got on the stand and defended himself, them niggas was dead. So he wasn't getting nobody locked up. You know what I'm saying?
That's the difference.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like Troy Ave necessarily he didn't have to take the stand to avoid the charges. He just felt like kicking a man while he was down. Cause he like, yo, this nigga tried to put me in jail, so I'm gonna just OD on him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, he violated homie, like testified against him. Homie got convicted, and then he dropped the
video. Yo, the video's fire.
Dropped the video on the steps of the court.
Dear hater, I won.
Yo, the video on the steps of the court after you testify against me is crazy.
It's crazy. Yo. Is Tax on coming home anytime soon?
Yo, Tax is a dub. Like, I really feel bad for how he went out. He crashed out like a bozo. He crashed
out crazy.
Like,
he was doing interviews with Meek and Rafe.
Yeah, I really feel bad about what happened to him. Like, I really liked his movement. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But, you know, bozos do bozo things. Like, you can't be out here preaching street knowledge and you crashing out like a clown. You feel me?
Yeah, that was.
You know what I'm saying? Troy Ave is also nasty, but that was a last-ditch effort at relevance.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But that was crazy, though. That whole setup, that whole debacle is nuts.
It's unfortunate for all parties involved. R.I.P. Bang his mans. It was a loss of life. Let's not gloss over that. And, you know, Tax he had a bright future with the, you know what I mean, with the podcasting thing. And he just threw it up in smoke. But we here now. We got y'all. You know what I mean?
Troy Ave is also finished, though. Like, niggas not going to get behind that. You think niggas going to get behind that?
Nigga, if you go on his page, niggas is behind it. Like, yo, you did what you had to do. Like, we didn't think niggas was going to get behind 6.
Ain't nobody behind 6.
They not behind him, but he still.
You got enough fans is enough. If you got 10,000 people that listen to your music, you good.
Spanish niggas do not care that he snitched on some black people. Let's be clear, bro.
We know the rules in the Spanish community.
Like, as long as you good, they good. Like, they probably might be even behind him even more. Like, yo, fuck the Morenos. Like, fuck with us.
You know the vibes. You know exactly that's what's up.
Yeah, like, we gonna call a spade a spade. There's some nigga, I got a lot. Gunna came on my shit today. I was like, do I gotta turn it or what do I supposed to do? Like, he got some real heat.
Yeah, you were supposed to turn it though.
I did turn it, but I contemplated it. I let it play for like 10 seconds. Like, damn, it's a joint. I'm gonna turn it.
I let what's the name play the other day. I was listening to what's it called? Drip Hard? Nah, the one that hit the tape him and Lil Baby did.
I was just about to say that's what came on. 25 karat jacket came on.
Like, what you want from me? Like,
what the fuck?
It's equal Lil Baby heat on here. Like,
that's why I was like, with this baby is like, I gotta cut like right in the bridge, like when Gunna come on. Like, it's just crazy, man.
That's too hard. It's too much work now.
Bro. It's
too much work now. Like, if it's the elite Gunna and Slime come on, I'm not gonna change that. It's still Slime here.
Yeah, I'm not doing no like strict Gunna, but like when it's like features, like, all right, man,
what you want from me?
It's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on in the world, man.
What you want to touch next?
Yo, they indicted my man. Let's go into that, man. Yo, I don't know if y'all can see. I lit the room up red, white, and blue, because they indicted my man Trump. Stop playing with my man.
Yo, your man is cooked, bro. He's indicted now.
They doing everything they want to do to keep him from being a president again. I don't like the movements. I don't. It's really egregious.
For paying trees?
For paying for some trees, bro. What are we talking about? That's the American way. Like, selling boxes is the American way, B.
I mean, but hush money with the campaign funds. But that's like right up his alley. That's like pure Donnie boy.
That's regular shit. Like, what are we talking about? He been moving like that. He took a couple of hours to pay some hush money. For the trick to shut up. Hold shit down. Like, stop playing with bro, man.
Yo.
I don't like the leadership that Biden has shown. And respectfully, like, he's really old. So it's like, you know, just him falling over, stuttering and shit. Like, I don't like that representation. Like, Donnie still coherent. He speaks clearly. I feel like his hand was close to the button. You know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't going to play with him. Like, niggas respected his shit a little bit more.
Is Biden threatening anybody?
Yeah, he not threatening nobody. Like, Trump was threatening niggas. China, however, it's y'all fault. China, hello. Word. You know what I mean? Like, talk reason to niggas. Like, we not gonna sit here and act like we diplomatic with everybody because we not. You know what I mean?
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas was in a place. So they indicted Trump.
How you feel about everybody like acting like ding dong, the witch is dead and being mad hype? Like, yeah, we got him.
I hate corny niggas. This was the same niggas that was crumping and dancing, doing the electric slide in the sleep when for Floyd and for Biden. When Biden won the presidency, they was doing that corny. Niggas was crying,
same
bro.
People that told me go get a vaccine.
They definitely told niggas to go get a vaccine.
And told me I was a clown.
The same
not getting it.
vaccine that New York City told the workers that got fired for not taking the vaccine, yo, we're gonna reimburse you. We was wrong for that. You know what I mean? They shouldn't have let you go, and we're gonna give you your back pay. That vaccine, if you forgot,
y'all tried to peer pressure us all into because y'all drank the Kool-Aid. It's crazy.
Niggas is still dropping left and right. Niggas is dying.
Yeah.
So you don't know.
I seen all of a sudden now they're pushing for defibrillators and stuff inside schools because all of a sudden there's a higher risk of cardiac arrest. The cardiac arrest problem in America has been overlooked for too long. That's what they're saying now. All of a sudden.
Speaking of school, the only thing they gotta we need to focus on with the schools because if y'all don't know,
Stop getting boomed.
We're on the heels of another mass shooting by a tranny. I had to say it. Nah, because some niggas think transgender is mental illness. So we got to put it out there. It was by a tranny. If it was a black nigga, y'all would have wanted me to say black. It was a white tranny. Went in. This is shit that blows me. Like, it's the little kids. Like, went in and shot some little kids. And then, of course, the only adult who got killed was a black guy. You know
it was two white ladies, too.
It was two white ladies. All right, sorry. Black man lost two white ladies. Some young kids under the age of 9. It's just really gross. Babies. You know what I mean? We need, like, bulletproof something. We need guns on security. Like, something got to give, B.
Yeah.
Because, like, it can't just be these niggas just in the spot naked. Like, it's just like, yo, we just got to sit in the classroom and wait for our chance to get boomed.
Yeah, that's disgusting, too. That's just disgusting in general. But, like, why? I don't even understand why schools is a target for people with guns. Like, why? What about the school makes you feel like I have to go in here and boom it up? I don't get it.
I think for two things, it's like it's the fastest. Like, so say if she just boomed herself and she left the manifesto, like it wouldn't make national news. Nobody would care.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, what can I do that's gonna make people remember me?
For people care about my meaningless life,
basically. And like, where can I take out the most civilians like without any like repercussion or like pushback before they boom me? So it's like
that's crazy.
I can run into school where there's little kids. You know what I mean? I can pick off like 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? And then hopefully by the time I get to 6, 7, 8, 9, like that, the police will pull up. Speaking of police response, shout out to the Nashville police responders. They went in there and wasn't like the pussy ass Uvalde. Is that how you say it? Because we just had another elementary school shooting a few months ago when the police stood in the hallway for 5 hours. Like, yo, we don't know because they heard around. We don't know what to do. While wild kids is getting boomed.
Yeah.
And then them niggas came in there letting it go.
Pushing through, like, yo, where we at?
Where we at? Where's it? Shooting through shit. Like, guns is out, bro. Like, we not with nothing, bro. Like, what are y'all here for? I respect y'all energy, B. Like, you know what I mean? I don't really say too much about cops, but I respect the cops pulling up for the kids.
They went hard for that.
Yeah, so y'all did what y'all was supposed to do.
How you feel about the transgender rights people saying that the shooter's a victim too, and now they're trying to paint different pictures of the shooter?
It's gross, and I don't want no parts of it.
They said she was heartbroken over a black chick. Or he, hold up, my bad, bro. Are you a she? I don't know.
Whatever it was, I seen the black joint on. She was 30 too. Like, damn, you had to go like weird white boy. You gotta go weird right shit.
You know a lot of chicks. You know a lot. It's a lot of pretty joints that one try anything, and they like to take advantage of pushovers and whatever. Most black joints is gonna run with whoever they could. They're gonna have at least 1 or 2 people they could run over.
Yeah,
in a tuck.
And that was that. Like,
for their own mental.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm good on that community, but I just feel like this stop with y'all not victims, bro. Like, she did bad.
There's time to be a victim and there's time to be time to take accountability.
Be like, yeah, like you have criminals in your community. Yeah, y'all have bad people. Be sorry, like y'all can chop your dick off all you want, but it's people in your community that want to do that and commit crimes and break laws, bro.
Yeah, that has nothing to do. Your gender choosing has nothing to do with whether or not you're a good person. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to hear that shit, bro. That shit is crazy. The people that are actually trying to like give her any sympathy, like she killed babies, bro. Little kids. Like, you are the
just because you was heartbroken
because you was sad, bro.
You wasn't getting no chicks or whatever you was doing.
Whatever you was doing, bro, you get no sympathy from we're all set. You're a weirdo.
I stand behind free sentiment. 100%.
We not co-signing that, bro. Like, I'm totally good on that. You know what I mean? It's a nasty. We're gonna have a conversation for another day how they like pushing like the whole transgender LGBTQ and like our kids' platforms. But when you kill kids, I can't condone nothing about you, nothing positive. Like, you're
not doing that.
You know what I mean? So
whatsoever.
Anyways, yeah. All right, moment of silence to the kids, man. That shit was nasty work. But
for real. All right. So moving on though, we're gonna move on because that shit was kind of
That was
sad.
gross. Yeah.
But now we really got more sad news. Your man Jonathan Majors is going through it. You know what I'm saying? Every time a super diesel, super lit black nigga gets on and makes it poppin', he gets a weird allegation.
You know, when you play in the snow, you'll never know how shit can go. You know what I mean?
I feel like, is it the snow playing or is it the overall, to take down the brother?
Both. It's always gonna be like when you a black man in Hollywood, when you have like a fast come up, you gotta really move like your shit gotta be streaky clean, like Denzel, like because any inkling of any type of chink in your armor, niggas gonna exploit that. You know what I'm saying? Then add to the fact that you dealing with the white woman, she obviously knows your position. She knows what white tears can do and where she can take it and how that type of power can be held over your head and used to manipulate you to do certain things, to act a certain way.
Facts.
You playing with fire.
I think he was the one that called the cops though. Originally, like he called the cops like for her well-being or some weirdo shit of how it was. And then she changed the story when they got there or something.
I'll say this too. The lawyer released the text messages and like they didn't like help him. Like she was just basically saying like I'm sorry about when I passed out, when I woke up, da da da. So like you're acknowledging that you're showing the text messages of her basically saying like, yeah, I was unconscious, but I shouldn't have went to the police. I'm sorry, I took it there. But what did you do to make her
were you
unconscious? Why were you unconscious? Like what the fuck? Big burly.
And then
nigga?
he's that diesel.
You mad
he's on steroids or something, so he probably got a short fuse.
He's wilding,
he's getting saucy, smacking his bitches around.
Smacking them around. He doing what he want. He doing what he want to do. He fresh off Creed. He got a little
he's a little aggressive. He got his technique up.
He gets technique is up. And like you say, he might have had some HGH. I don't think they test for steroids in Hollywood. So
they don't.
They're going to get what you
Anybody
need to do.
getting that diesel that fast is on something.
I mean, look at The Rock. Like he was Rocky and his shit just went way over top. Like
and he's like 50-something years old.
Yes, bro. So I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like they definitely. It's just hard when you're dealing with a white girl because you just never know. You know what I mean? It can go left, especially as a black man. You gotta tread lightly. You know what I mean?
For real.
So, and it's just like you said, it's just unfortunate. You know, when you blow up as a black man, they gonna look for anything to take. You can't fuck around. Like we talked about this, jobs going through. Like you gotta be on point, bro. Like you gotta avoid certain situations. You gotta just walk away. You know what I mean?
Because there's a lot of the goofy shit that you used to do. That you get
blown
over. That's not gonna be
not get blown over, bro.
That's gonna be national news.
Like you might have used to be able to get away with a grabbing a joint. Not no more, bro. Like now you're in Creed.
Yeah,
so you can't grab. You gotta just walk outside, smoke a blunt.
Like, you got a commercial with the army.
Yeah, just quiet, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like what you say about the it's been a big uproar on Twitter and all that. They saying like the shorty just mad because the men is coming to homie defense all of a sudden after they saying that men didn't really rock with homie because all the chicks liked him before. They're like, yo, all of a sudden you come to his defense when he assaulting joints, but before that,
I say it once, I say it again. If you go on Twitter or any social media platform, you would think like black men and black women are like in a civil war against each other. Like it's insane. Like what? Like the fact that there's like an argument about us defending him is crazy.
I tap into the narrative just because it's fun to see the different points of view out there. Like,
I'm trust me, I'm tapped in. If you look on Twitter, you definitely see me saying my 2 cents. But again. I'm all for supporting our brother. We standing behind our brother. Like other communities do it. Like we the only community that as soon as a nigga do wrong, like we just say fuck him. Like yeah, we done. Like he obviously is guilty. Like nah, like let's see it play out, and we gonna hopefully the brother learn this lesson. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a daughter, so I'm not gonna condone like choking bitches till they unconscious. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be like everybody has lapses. I'm not judging nobody, but like. You know, when you got a lot to lose and you got shit on the line, like those thoughts gotta come through. You know what I mean? Like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta make sure you always thinking clear. You know what I mean? Because one lapse of judgment. Now look, like no matter what happens with bro, like now this is on his jacket, right or wrong. Like, well, he did. Some women that in the public opinion, they minds
once the allegations come through, it's over.
Nothing you could do.
I would hope he's not slapping joints around. You never know.
Yeah, he bad big.
Yeah, you out Burley. You know what I mean? At first, I was thinking conspiracy. Like he must have said no to some homo. Like they must have wanted him to kiss somebody in the next movie or something.
And then he was like, "Oh, you're not doing it."
Kiss the homie in the next episode, next movie or something.
All right, we got something for you.
Yeah, I think they asked him to do something, and they, you know, but Yeah, bro. I just think I hope that he ain't really smack a joint up and it's a conspiracy against the bro.
Yeah,
because I would hate that. I would hate to hear that he's out here putting hands on joints.
yeah,
That'd be
that'd
crazy.
be gross.
That'd be super gross. You know what I'm saying? You want to get into the
Yeah,
drip? You
yeah,
want to talk
yeah.
talk about
Let's
the
do it.
flea?
You already know. If you don't know, now you know. If you're new here, every week we got a segment we call it the Raw Flea segment, the Drip Report. Whatever you know, whatever you into. Today we doing a special Drip Report. I got to shout out Godspeed. They really like our unofficial sponsor, front of the podcast, Nick. You know what I mean? He had president, CEO, all that fly shit. But you know, he graced me with the new 2023 season rugby. Rugby's they never left. Shit's
shit
fire.
hard. The guys
Look
see
at the
rugby is
patch.
tough.
I'm gonna turn around so you can see the back. You know what I mean?
Man, that joint hard.
This shit hard. This shit sturdy as a bitch. You know what I mean? Shout out to Godspeed.
Yeah, that
this shit
joint tough.
fire. He did right. Shout out to Nick. Black owned. You know we support everything black owned. This is a good company. It's a good quality, good
It makes
knit.
30 joints. It's not overly expensive
It's
for no
not,
reason.
yeah, they price point's not crazy. If you watch the verses when Jadakiss cooked Dipset, his whole setup was from Godspeed. You know what I mean? He had the LOX hat, they had the KMO joints. Like, they got good pieces. You see, this is a fire rugby.
Facts.
So, shout out to Godspeed. Shout out my boy Nick, you know, friend of the show, friend of the family. You already know what it is, man. We appreciate you. Y'all go look for that in stores everywhere. Godspeed, New York. Yeah, holla. But what we going to do, we're going to pay some bills. And we'll be right back. You
coming back, second half, we talking about elite scumbaggery, Bronny James, Lamar Jackson, Still Allen.
Kyrie and the Mavs out the playoffs. I got to throw that in there. My niggas, shit's nasty.
Holla.
We'll be back. We back.
Yeah, we back at it. You already know we kick off every second half with elite scumbaggery. You already know. This week's elite scumbag of the week is the head of the police union from San Jose. What was it? Cali, Texas, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It was she been shipping in Fetty and moving Fetty for the past 8 years.
Yo.
Shout to her.
Getting it out.
She's going crazy. She was delivering the work to her to the crib, ordering it up from the police station,
getting it in, moving it out, B. For real. Through the station, through all channels, through all her power, all her access points, she made it work.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, elite scumbaggery is where we talk about somebody that pulled off something dirty, but they did it off in such an elite way that we gotta show love. We gotta show respect. I mean, because if you was in her shoes, you might have did it too.
You might have.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this: Nah, I ain't gonna say that. Who told? Who told? That's what I want to know.
No, from what I read, they said that the people that was shipping it in was under investigation. And that's how she ended up getting, you know what I mean?
On silent.
They was investigating whatever organization was in charge of shipping it into the country or whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay. She had a run though, 8 years.
8 years.
It was
the head of the police union
and locking people up is crazy.
That is crazy.
Was she locking people up that was like got to work from her? that would be really crazy.
That maybe a couple times on a double cross, triple cross.
Like,
you never know.
You never know. You never know.
That's different though.
Yeah, I want to talk about something real quick anyway, because while we on the topic of like police and shit like that. So there was an Ice Spice host. You know, this is my favorite new artist. Shout out to Ice Spice. And you know, some young lads came out with a video alleging that they had her chain in their possession. They took it from her. But you know, if anybody, you know, because I'm such an Ice Spice reporter, I could tell the chain looked real janky. It didn't look like it was something that she'd have on her neck. So it looked fake off the top. But you know, some people believed it. And long story short, it came out. I did my own research. They were like some IG comedians from New York who like do pranks and do all the types of dumb shit. But nobody knew that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? And people was really running with that. So I say all that to say, like, just come up with better jokes. Because like shit was corny. Like, it's not even something that I don't think anybody would want to be like. Why would you want to be associated with robbing a joint? Like,
yeah, you know, I sent it through the wire immediately. Like,
they
saying they booked your shorty, boy. What's going on? Cause I'm like, because you know me, I'm like, what are you gonna do for your joint? Like, are you gonna come to your joint's defense?
I was about to pull up, right?
Are you gonna hop on a flight?
I was about to get on the next thing smoking, me. Shit crazy. But they rob Icy Spicy.
That is,
He's
but
good.
I ain't gonna lie though. To like hit the internet and try to be sturdy over robbing a joint is crazy.
It's crazy. And then it's like, how you knew the jig was gonna be up within 48 hours. Like once like the reps and Ice Spice confirmed, like, yeah, it's not even my chain, and it looks nasty work. But I mean, clearly it worked. Anything for the views. Anything, B. Even some bullshit. we gotta do a light transition, man. We gotta get into it, man. We gotta talk a couple sports, and speaking of sports, we gotta talk about my man Lamar Jack. We gotta talk NFL, man. We gotta talk
the
former
Falcons said
MVP.
they don't want him.
Lamar said he demanded a trade. If you've not been following along, Lamar Jackson, former MVP, superstar quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens, he's looking for a new contract. You know, in football, they call it the not for long league. You got to get your money while you can, because at any moment you could go out like Darvin Ham, who's still with us, but it could have went left. You know what I'm saying? You could break a limb. You know what I mean? It's a violent sport, so you got to get your money while you can. Lamar wants guaranteed money, and he wants a lot of it. And the Ravens is like, we like you, but we don't want to give you that much. And what's working against Lamar, he's been hurt the last couple years, and he doesn't have an agent. And my man Rich has been promoting get an agent for the longest. He's sick of the niggerish movement.
Look, at the end of the day, it's for one, he got set up. I told you this for last season that they were playing a long game against Lamar. They're not gonna give him no weapons, and they're gonna run him into the ground and watch
this at the beginning of the season. I'm like, they gonna do him like that? He was like, yo, watch. And now look what happened.
They're doing then he's gonna have a down year because he's gonna be beat up from overworking. He's gonna get banged up. He's gonna have a down season. Then they're gonna use that down season as an excuse for why he's not gonna pay you after we just purposely didn't give you no weapons.
It's sad that the Ravens would really go out their way to like sabotage just so they could save $10-20 million.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. But it's also to destroy the mental process of anybody thinking that you're about to be a star player in the NFL without an agent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna destroy that system, bro. You're not gonna buck the system. You're not gonna destroy that system. Lamar, you're not good at being an agent. You know what I'm saying? Some people can pull it off. Your position is way too high profile for you. You're a former MVP. You've been in like 2 commercials since we started being in the NFL. I don't remember him
seeing him in no commercials.
Like, fam,
I haven't seen no. You might have saw him in like some local Miami.
Yeah, like Baker Mayfield got more commercials than you.
Yeah, like, he's done nothing.
Fam, at the end of the day, Lamar, everybody has their talent. Some people are multi-talented. You could be also multi-talented, but in a different lane. You are not an agent, bro. Whoever's your advisor,
he had his mom as an agent at first. Like, it was just crazy.
Like, stop with the hood politics. Stop with the jankiness, bro. Whoever your advisor is, big OG, big homie from the church. I don't know who you talk to, fam. Stop the madness, bro. Call Drew.
And call Drew. Like what bro is saying, like, maybe a different year. Maybe if you were less profile, but like it's a lot riding on this negotiations. Like, it's not just bigger than you, because the owners, they are already upset at the Cleveland Browns for giving Deshaun Watson all this egregious amount of money. Fresh off injuries, fresh off rape allegations. They gave him wild breach. Yeah. And they just don't want to set that precedent where they're going to have to keep doing that. They're trying to reset the market. And it's on you. You know what I mean? Like, they got to reset the market with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you're not going to get as much money as him, even though that's what you want. The owners is not with it, clearly, because all the other quarterback needy teams is coming out and saying, well, we're going to go a different direction.
And people that spend... Like, have made crazy money decisions before. Like, Arthur Blank
he was into Deshaun Watson. He was into the Watson running. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted Deshaun to come here. I want Lamar to come to Atlanta.
It's so crazy, bro, that you were just willing to break the bank for somebody off of ACL and shaky allegations, but you won't break the bank for Lamar. But it's not because you don't want to. It's because the other owners have already told you, if you break the bank for Lamar, you're on the outs, bro.
You on the outs.
And at the end of the day,
don't offer him more than like 140. Like, this is the number. Like, if you want to go there and give up your 2 picks, that's fine. But like, if not, like don't do it.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you might feel like, oh, he a owner. Why would he have to listen to other people and answer to other people? But at the end of the day, the ownership group is small. It's 30 people.
It's only 30 people,
you need
bro.
These people. Like, it's different things. Voting's going on and different things. But
it's
you
only
need 30 people on your side.
They share the revenue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's a little different. Only person, the only owner that doesn't share his revenue is my man Jerry Jones. Shout out to the Cowboys.
You serious? How'd you get away with that?
He's the head of he's like the head of like the owner. Like, they respect his shit. Like, they respect how he branded the Cowboys.
They respect his shit, so he don't gotta pay into the
He don't pay into the revenue
that don't
share.
sound right, P.
Let me make sure. I don't want to just start start throwing stuff out on World Set, but so we gonna pull it up.
Yo,
but I found,
that sound like a crazy delusional Cowboys fan fact. Like, that's some shit that they go with the Cowboys fan. Like, yo, we the only ones that are so heavy that we don't pay into the league. Like, what? Y'all think it's just crazy. Yo, your man, what's the name? Bronny James, B. Are we gonna stand up?
Are we done with Lamar? Or you don't have nothing else to say?
I don't want to talk about him anymore. What is there left to say about him? Like, other than the fact that he's blowing it.
Okay.
Like, that's just how I feel about him.
Okay, so Jerry still shares the revenue. He don't share it's something with his merchandise deal. He got his own situation, but they do share. And they said they make a lot of money off parking, so I just want to throw that out there. They said they're killing them with the parking.
Of course.
I just seen that, you know what I mean, when I did my little research. So he's sharing his brief.
Of course.
Nonetheless, Lamar, before we just leave it alone, Lamar, just get an agent. Whatever money you feel like that little 3% you saving, you're gonna make that back with your endorsements. I'm a fan of you. I support you. I want you to do good. I always want the black man to succeed, especially black quarterbacks. Like, I get all that. But at some point, like, you have to bite the bullet, bro. Like, the Cleveland Browns did some dumb shit. You know what I mean? And they not, like, the owners is not with nothing, B.
But it's black agents, though. If you want to help the black man, hire a black agent to do your deal, bro.
It's black agents. And don't be fooled. Like, as much as you think you'll sit out, like, you'll sit out, and the NFL will still have higher ratings than last year. Like, it'll go on without you. So you can choose not to sign your $32 million tag, tend to however you want to go about it. But, like, if you don't get something quick, it get nasty. Like, we're starting to be in the OTAs. Like, it's starting.
Will go on without you. No one man is bigger than the machine.
Tom Brady retired, B, and it's gonna go on without him. He's like, some niggas was like, how we gonna do it without Tom? Like, yeah, it's gonna be playoffs without Tom. There'll be playoffs without you. So figure out where you want to be on the inside or outside, bro.
If the reality ain't hitting them right now, like, fam, it's mad teams that need a quarterback right now.
Mad teams, bro. And you only made $9 million in 5 years. Like, not to
you don't have that's not life changing.
That's not life changing.
You probably already spent the majority of that already.
Exactly, bro. So, like, you need that Bruca. You need that breach. Just you have to do it the right way. Get you an agent, man.
Get your money together, Lamar. Stop playing.
You know what I'm saying? You demanding trades because you feel like you feel disrespected, but you're not even supposed to be in a room for them to tell you how much they feel like you're worth, because that's hurting your heart. It's hurting your mom's heart. She gotta hear that shit.
Exactly. You too close to the deal. You need an agent, bro.
You know what I mean? Buffer you. So, Lamar, figure it out, man. Get it together. Let's move along.
I want to talk about Bronny James, because y'all try to slander Bronny, try to say he was a legacy hire at the McDonald's game. Like, he wasn't really supposed to be there. You ain't know what was going on. LeBron must have pushed some people out the way. Bronny went out there and performed at the McDonald's, B.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest, B. Ceiling for Bronny James like Seth Curry. You know what I mean? Austin Rivers.
The ceiling? The best he can possibly be?
Yeah, we're gonna
Seth Curry?
Seth Curry, Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers was serious in high school. Like, let's not get crazy. Have you seen his high school tape?
Yeah, Austin Rivers' high school tape is fire.
Ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get crazy.
Yo, Seth Curry, though?
Yeah, I watched the McDonald's All-American game. He had 5 threes. Like, I don't see he's not breaking nobody down. His handles aren't like, oh my God, da-da-da. Like,
Bronny is dunking on niggas.
Yeah, he can dunk. Steph Curry can dunk. Austin Rivers can dunk.
Steph Curry be dunking. Steph Curry's not dunking on nobody.
He's not dunking on nobody, but he'll catch a dunk, B. Bronny's posterizing high school kids. He's not gonna go to the league and do that and get crazy, B. Like, he might catch one. Like, Dame can dunk, but when's the last time you seen Dame really splash on somebody? Like, come on. Is Bronny that much bigger than Dame? No.
Nah, I think he might be smaller than Dame.
He's smaller than Dame, bro.
Dame, like,
Dame is small.
Dame like 6'2", 6'3".
6'3" the most, B. He's like a small guard, B. Like, he can't stop nobody. Like, we're gonna talk about Dame in a second too, because it's like, she's out the playoffs again. You know what I mean? I say what you want. He had niggas over there. Like, get to the offs. I don't think that's a big ask. Like, get to the offs.
The other day when he scored whatever 70-something points, my man, DJ Stunner put on Instagram. I had to put him blast his name out there just because I felt how egregious his opinion was. He said Dame Lillard was a better shooter than Steph Curry.
Yeah, niggas say a lot of crazy things.
They say a lot of crazy.
Dame heat up. He's, if you want to say Dame's a top 5 heat shooter, I won't debate you. To say he's better than Steph is just like asinine. Like, we've seen Steph, what he's done, how many he's taken, like, on the big stage, and I can't even go that far, because people forget when Dame had a really chance to really submit his shit in the Western Conference Finals. It wasn't no Durant. It was Dame and CJ versus Steph and Clay, and they got packed up in 4. And that was in 2019. You know what I mean? This is when Durant had the low knee, try to come back in the finals, but they beat the Blazers. No, you know what I'm saying? No nobody. I still had Nurkic. It was like Nurkic, Draymond. Like, I mean, they equal out. You know what I'm saying? Nurkic give you 20 and 10. So it's like it wasn't like you was out there with chopped liver. You know what I'm saying? And you got spanked. You didn't win a game. So I can't say the greatest shooter because you didn't shoot.
Steph and like
Steph was wilding Dame up in the corner off the dribble.
My argument is always Steph is his swag dad. Like you can't tell me he better than his pops. Dame didn't even start shooting like that until Steph set the league on fire. Then Dame started watching Steph and seeing how Steph do his thing, and then Dame started doing what Steph do. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You don't know, like Steph is his pops for real. Steph got whole different accolades. Steph is winning. Dame is different. Dame just won a chip. Good entertainment.
Yes, Dame good entertainment, B. But it's like, Dame, you haven't been to the playoffs in 2 years. Like, how nice are you really, bro? Like, you had Jeremy Grant, you had Nurkic, you had Anthony Simons, like all people that could go give you 20. Like, I'm not saying.
I don't think Chauncey's a good coach.
Oh, we on the Chauncey hate train already?
I don't hate him enough for it. I just don't think he's a good coach. When they came out here to play the Hawks, I was watching. I'm like, they're just shooting. Like they're not really. I don't really see no cuts. I don't really see them really trying to get a good shot. Like you know what I'm saying? They're just moving the ball around and pulling. Like it's not like
no. You ain't see no set plays where you feel like I'll be watching Golden State be running plays to get Steph open. Like it's not just like run down pull. Like it's off for screen, pin downs, all kind of goofy shit going on.
I didn't really see a lot of movement. I didn't really feel like I was watching a team that was well coached. I feel like I seen a couple hoopers hooping. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference.
Yeah. Nah. I mean. I don't think Dame's better than Kyrie, but we'll get into that.
You don't think Dame is better than Kyrie?
I don't. Sorry. He hasn't shown me anything.
Kyrie can't even make the playoffs.
That Mavs team is nasty, B.
Is the team nasty? I mean, yeah, the team was solidly in the playoffs before Kyrie got there.
They was, but then they gave up mad depth. They gave up defense. Like
for Kyrie, because Kyrie's supposed to be so amazing. And they went on a immediate losing streak.
And Luka got hurt. I mean, they was really dirt. Like, let's not get crazy. They was like 4 games under 500, but they was dirt. Like, niggas was. You could look at that team, like, if they get to the second round, that'll be like good for them.
Wasn't it the same team they had last year?
Brunson Brunson got the Knicks 30.
Super key.
And they could have had him for cheap for 55, and Mark Cuban was being so cheap with that pocketbook. B, like, open that up. You could have got Brunson for $20 million a year, a steal. Now that deal he got from the Knicks is a steal. 4 years for $1 for what he's producing. That's a steal.
At the end of the day, Mark is a casual, and Mark is also an owner that he's thinking about box office at all times. Yeah. You feel me?
They didn't respect Brunson.
He's nice on the court, but in Mark's mind, Brunson's not putting nobody in the seats.
He not.
You know what I'm saying? So he's like, yo,
quiet as this kept though. Brunson's the type of complimentary star you really need for Luka. Like he's not like he don't necessarily always need the ball in his hands. Like he's calm, he's chilling, he's not trying to do too much. Like you know what I mean.
But when he needs to, he's gonna go off.
When you need him to, he's gonna definitely go off. You know what I mean? Like and then they made Luka's rotational patterns made sense because it would be like they might play Luka for the first and then sit him for the whole 6-7 minutes in the second quarter, and then it's just like Jalen Brunson cook, come in fresh, and then do the same shit.
But Kyrie's supposed to be doing that, and he's not.
He is. I mean, I looked up Kyrie's numbers while he's been on Mass. He's 26, 6 and 6 on 50, 40, 90. So it's not like he's not doing his part. It's everybody else. Like I don't know what Josh Green's like. He regressed. Like he looked like he was gonna be a bright spot. He ain't been shit. Reggie Bullock can't guard nothing. He can barely hit a shot when you need him to. Christian Wood. And this is on kid. Like, I don't know why he doesn't start. Like, he can score, but he can't guard nothing. But at least, like you said, like, just outscore niggas. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all got people that can score. Like, start the niggas that can score. Dwight Powell's a bum.
Wait, first, do we know if Jason Kidd is a good coach or not?
I don't know. I mean, he went to the Western Conference Finals last year, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. First year with him. And Rick Carlisle didn't take him that far. Yeah. And there's a lot on Luka, B. Like, Luka got to learn to, like, play some D, B. Like, I like Luka. You don't play no D. Pause. And after every shot, you gotta cry, bro.
He's upset, bro.
That nigga complains more than anybody I've ever seen. After every shot, that nigga he's flailing his arms. He's huffing, he's puffing. It's like, yo, bro, get the fuck back on D. Like, let's get this shit going, bro. Help us be. Like, come on, bro. Like, that shit crazy. And then he spazzing, yelling on niggas. So it's like, the other stars, like, I just was watching some shit. You know, I'm a fantasy dude, so I'll be like I'll be in tune with the beat writers for the different teams and shit. And one of the beat writers for the Mavs came out and was like, yeah, Tim Hardaway told Luka in the locker room, like, I don't even like you, B. I don't like playing with you. Like, niggas not really liking playing with him. Niggas told him that. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Christian Wood already came on the radio. Was like, he be spazzing on me. I be trying to just, hold it down. I just try to take it.
All the great ones spaz on their teammates.
Yeah. But I know niggas be want to slap the shit out of him. It's like, yo, chill out, white boy. You know what I mean? I know what niggas is thinking.
Niggas used to want to smack the shit out of Michael Jordan, too.
Yeah, I mean, they niggas couldn't beat Mike. Steve Kerr couldn't beat Mike. I think Christian would probably think he could beat Luka.
Could beat on Luka, yeah.
Like, I like, what? Like, you mad chubby, bro. Stop playing with me.
You mad chubby, bro.
Like, don't get crazy.
How you feel about Bradley Beal then putting hands on the nigga over because my man was mad at his parlays?
I be smiling on y'all niggas about my parlays. Y'all be tweaking my shit. This nigga Trae Young did some corny shit the other day. It was Taco Tuesday, which means they're giving you a 5-point wiggle room that you can hit. So say like if their over under on the points was 21, you can hit 15 and you'll still get a payout. He still didn't hit that. So then he had the audacity to come on Twitter and be like, fuck your parlays, we won. I don't know what's going on with prize picks. I feel like I niggas was in cahoots. Trae Young purposely was not shooting the ball. Shit was blowing minds. Yep. And that shit gets serious, and I understand, but you can't just be running down on strangers and telling them fuck you and calling people out your name.
That's super crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
That's super crazy.
But
I know for a fact that I don't know for a fact, but I feel so strongly in my heart. I know these niggas know the spread, bro. Yeah. Before they get on the court, bro.
Bro, nigga,
I know they know it.
I was just watching Shannon Fry and them niggas was talking about that shit, and he was just like, yo, if you don't think niggas be in the locker room checking to see like what they worth, like all they stats, like what Vegas got them favored, all of that shit, odds of making all NBA, they checking that shit. They paying attention. Like they is definitely in the know. You know what I mean? So for sure. You know what I mean? I 100% agree with you. They definitely know like what they need to hit.
Because sometimes it just be too egregious. Like, bro, you have to know. There's no way. You have
to, bro. You got to. They definitely know spreads, B. NBA, that's why that NBA spread shit is goofy with that. Like, I'm glad they let niggas do prop bets because, like, trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure that shit out, like, them niggas is in cahoots, B. Like,
facts.
You'll see some nondescript layup that shouldn't have happened. Even niggas is down 30. Like, what? Like, what's that about?
Words, boy, yo.
Shit crazy.
It's nasty, B. You want to get into our favorite segment?
Yeah, we can get into it. We could get into it for sure.
Word, we're all set. Yeah, I gotta let the people know. Yeah, we're all set. We do our favorite segment is called "We're All Set," where we talk about what we not jacking, what's a dub, at least for this week, what we not doing no more of. You know what I mean? What we packing up. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna start it.
Start it up, Freezer.
You know, honor today. You know, it's a down day. You know what I'm saying? My step pop 6. And, you know, that's something we've addressed here on We're All Set before, but you know, I'm just all set on niggas just not taking care of their health. Be like, you gotta be on point, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you watching the show, you know, you see you've been with us for 4 years. So you growing with us, you growing old with us. Like, take care of yourself. Like this last year, I lost a lot of people. You know what I mean? Different circumstances, but you know, the family losses has all been health shit. And you know, a lot of times health shit could be eradicated or can be prevented with the proper diet. Like just, you know, just be mindful of what you put in your body. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You don't know, you killing yourself, you know what I'm saying? Slowly but surely, you know what I mean? And it's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? My step pop's young. My brother, that's his brother's pops, you know, he's still young. He should be able to at least be a granddad, you know what I mean? So we just got to make sure we on point, we eating right, we taking care of ourselves, we seeing the doctors, you know what I'm saying? Just being healthy and being mindful of that because shit, niggas die every day, B. You be here gone tomorrow. And, you know, the worst way to die is, you know what I'm saying, suffering because you ain't eat right.
You ain't take care of yourself.
Your body just start eating yourself and you got to go through that. You know what I mean? You want to do that. So, you know, take care of yourself, people. That's what I'm all set on, being bad health, you know what I'm saying, just not being on point. So that's my world set for the week.
Self-discipline is key, B. I'm more, let me clip my joint. I'm all set on all these countries are trying to band together and kick us off the top of the hill, B. Talking about
dub the US dollar
no more and all that.
I saw that.
Look, B. Y'all better stop playing with us, man. Biden better step up, back out the guns, B. Like, hold up, man. We gotta start manning shit down again, B.
Yeah,
There's no way y'all about to just pack us up like that all smooth with a couple of trade agreements and think we just gonna lay down and not run the breach no more.
Niggas not respecting our dollar. Like
what?
The fact niggas is telling niggas like, yo, get rid of your US dollars.
It's crazy,
B.
Like, no, B. Like, we hold it down. We man shit down. This is how we control the world. Without the dollar,
I remember I used to go out the country and I back out the dollar. Niggas like, yeah, we take that. Nah, a couple spots, I'd be like, nah. He'd be like, nah. Like,
imagine going overseas and having to grab Chinese yuan.
Yeah, that's what they prefer. What? We don't even want your shit. Like, come with that Chinese shit. We don't know what's going on over there.
That's crazy.
I don't like it.
Y'all let G Ping go crazy, B? I'm sick of this, B. Yo.
G Ping on
I'm
bullshit.
tight at Biden, bro. He's not threatening nobody.
He's not threatening nobody, man. But Trump would take a picture of his hand right by the button and tweeted it. Like, yo, listen, this is my finger, this is the button. Don't make me push it, because it's gonna get pushed. Biden threatened somebody. They're not even respecting our currency no more. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I'm disgusted by it. I'm all saying, who's it? China, Russia,
some countries in Africa.
BRICS, yeah.
It was like, yeah, we gonna stick to the Chinese yuan.
That's crazy. I can't. How dare they? How dare they, B?
It's egregious.
Y'all think y'all got heart, B? We got something for that. CIA going to destabilize our country soon enough. Don't get crazy.
Quick aside.
What?
NBA playoff prediction. Mavs gonna make who's gonna be out? What's the team that's not gonna make the playoffs? Because it's gonna be somebody important. I'm not even
up on the Western Conference standings right now. Who's it between for the play-in?
Mavs is in the 11th seed. Pelicans, OKC, the Lakers, and Minnesota are in the play-in.
You mean like who's gonna make the play-in?
Who you think is gonna make the playoffs?
Oh, I think Lakers is definitely making the playoffs.
Okay, is the Warriors gonna make it? They're gonna stay in the 16.
I think the Warriors. The Warriors not even gonna be in a play-in. Warriors about to close strong.
What about Minnesota?
Minnesota's gonna be in a play-in.
Pelicans out, Thunder out, Mavs out.
I think Minnesota's gonna lose in the play-in. I think Minnesota will fuck around and lose to OKC or one of them.
I don't think niggas want to play OKC. Them niggas is dangerous. They got a bunch of young, long niggas over there. They play hard, pause. They play hard. D.
Like, quiet as kept. It sounds crazy to say it, but you don't really want to deal with Lugans.
Yeah.
Lugans Dort nigga's kind of a problem.
He's a pest, bro.
Like,
Shy gonna get to the line 50 times.
This, but Lugans is a problem.
Giddy is nice. Jalen Williams is nice.
Yeah.
They got niggas over there. So we just all set on Kyrie and Luka. They not gonna make it.
They don't want to be there. They don't really want to be Kyrie there. Just wants to hit the offseason, B. Let's keep it tall.
Kyrie just wants to these last 5 games.
He just want to perform good enough so he looks good the way he can get a decent deal in the offseason. I don't think that team really wants to. They're unserious at this point. They know they're not going to win a chip.
When they lost 2 to the Hornets, I'm like, yo, y'all not serious.
Yeah, they're unserious.
Yeah, I think it's okay what's going to happen.
Like right now, the Hawks, they're unserious. I don't really even want them to make the playoffs. Like, I don't want to see this. They
win new coach and it's still shaky.
Yeah,
like John Collins, I don't think he wants to be there.
They're unserious. Like at some point, you gotta see a team and see it in their eye. Like, all right, they don't want to win.
They don't really want to be there.
They don't want to win. The Pelicans play way harder than them.
Yeah. They said Zion is ramping up though. Like I seen him in the layup line. Like they might try to make one final push to get in the Yorkies.
Look, man, are you gonna sacrifice the futures your team's needs for one hopeful playoff series?
I ain't gonna lie, you be so drill, you lose to the Thunder, and they supposed to be rebuilding.
Yeah, like at this point, like just pack Zion up for next year. B, is Zion ever gonna play a full season of basketball?
No, absolutely not. It's been 3 years, bro. This is what it is.
It could be like
you don't get older and get healthier though.
Could be like Embiid.
He could be. Embiid has Embiid played Embiid's never gonna play a full season.
But I mean, he's played at least enough.
He's gonna give you a majority. Yeah. I hope for Zion. We'll see. He gotta hope for himself though. He gotta take care of himself. We just talked about eat right, my nigga. You just keep getting big and getting overweight. Shit not right, bro.
Go get the Kobe knee injections or something.
Something, bro. Juice, raw diet. You know what I mean?
Whoa. That's our Yaminery though. Thanks for coming. Thanks for tapping in.
We appreciate y'all for
tapping subscribe. You know what I mean? Good brother. The good one as always. Holla at us.
You already know.
You're